Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of my go-to makeup looks, and these are definitely inspired by Korean beauty with my own personal twist. So today I'm going to be sharing a classic and glamorous look. We're going to be doing a fun, cute, and sparkly look, plus I've got a sassy peach look for you. So you know the drill, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. Classic and glamorous. This is my take on the sophisticated red lip look you see in a lot of Korean makeup trends. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with primer. This is the Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Primer. And this look is all about flawless base makeup. So I really like this one because it's a high silicone type of primer and it's gonna give a very, very silky and smooth appearance to our base makeup. For concealer, I'll be using the Saem Cover Perfection Pot Concealer. I wear color number 2. And I really like this concealer because it's pretty heavy duty. This covers up darkness very, very well. I am applying this with a concealer brush, but I am going to then blend it down with my fingertips. This is a little bit of a thicker consistency concealer, and so it responds really well to the heat of your fingertips. Speaking of foundation, I'll be using Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. I wear color Y325. This is a medium coverage foundation that can easily be built up to full coverage. What I like about it, it has a moist finish, so it's very forgiving for dry skin. My favorite way to blend foundation is with a ruby cell puff. These are so handy. They leave a really nice finish to your foundation. No streaks here. The trick is just to make sure to tap into your skin and you're gonna get a really beautiful finish. I'm going to set the foundation with the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. And what I really like about this is it's a translucent powder and it doesn't really affect the color of your foundation. Next, I'm gonna do a light contour with Tarte, their Amazonian Clay Bronzer, and the color is Park Avenue Princess. Now, if you're ever not sure where to contour, just suck your cheeks in just like a fish. Right underneath your cheekbone, you'll see where that kind of dip in your cheek is. That's kind of where you want to place the bronzer. Now, if you're ever worried about a little bit of a double chin appearance, or you just want a sharper jawline, you can place that bronzer right under your jawbone and just directly under your chin. And make sure to blend this out. We just want the hint of a shadow. We don't want any harsh lines. You see how this subtly defines the face and gives you that desired V-line look? Next up, blush. This is Etude House Blossom Cheek in color PK003. This is a nice matte blush with just that really pretty flush of color. I like to just smile slightly and then blend that color upwards again towards the hairline. Next up, brows. I'm using Etude House Drawing Eyebrow and the color is dark brown. I find this brow product very forgiving. If you make a few mistakes, it's really easy to correct. I just follow my natural brow line while trying to make the shape a little bit more on the straight side. And what I love about this as well is it comes with a little spoolie brush on the other side, which helps to soften the pencil lines, making it look a lot more natural. Next up, eye primer. This is Peripera Ink Fitting Eye Primer, and I just like to use this to make sure that my eyeshadow doesn't crease on me. So I'm gonna be using eyeshadows from Urban Decay's Naked Smokey palette, and first up is Radar. This is a bronzy kind of brown color, and that's gonna go into the crease of my eyelid. And don't worry if the shadow looks a little bit too dark or the line is harsh. We're gonna blend that in just a second. Next up is the color High. This is a shimmery champagne color, and this is gonna go all over my lids. And really, this is just a very easy eyeshadow look, just 2 colors that's just defining the lid and the crease of my eye area. Now, using a detailer brush, I'm gonna go in for the matte dark brown color Whiskey. This is gonna act like a little bit of eyeliner, but I only put it on the outer 1/3 of my lower lash line. This brush is my best friend. If you want that perfectly blended look, you need to have a nice dense blending brush. This one is from Real Techniques. I'm gonna link everything in the info box for you guys below. The trick is to blend from the inner corner of your eye outwards, not going back and forth, but just working outwards. Next up, eyeliner. This is Clio Kill Black Waterproof Pen Liner, and I'm gonna be going in for a very classic cat eye look. Start from the inner corner of your eye and just start in small little strokes. You don't have to do it all in one big go, and always press that brush liner to your lash line. That will just kind of help you kind of keep the pen straight and steady. In order to create the perfect flick, you want to imagine a 45-degree angle coming right from the tip, the outer corner of your eye. And you can use your pen to kind of help give you that little visual guide. So first I draw my line. It is a little bit skinnier. For this look, I want to go a little bit bolder, a little bit more glamorous. I want that line to be thicker. So I start from the very tip of that flick and I start to connect it just a little bit more towards the thicker line from like more of the middle of my eye area, and start to draw in little by little, starting to fill in the top of that line to create a thicker, bolder look. I hope that makes sense. Mascara is Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara, super waterproof. This makeup look is all about that bold red lip and the retro cat eye eyeliner. So I don't want to go too bold with my mascara. I'm opting not to curl my lashes and just go for one coat of mascara. And of course, while I was applying this, I was thinking, don't smudge it onto your cheekbone, and I smudged it onto my cheekbone. Sometimes this can spell disaster, but I have a really quick and easy tip for you guys. So just leave that alone. Keep doing what you're doing. We want to let that dry on the skin. Once you're done, grab a Q-tip or cotton swab, and you're just going to gently start to flick away at that mascara. And if you let it dry properly, it will not smudge on your skin. It should just flake away. Crisis averted. It's like it never happened. All right, lip time. I'm using the Missha Wish Stone Tint Oil. This is color number 2. I really like the finish of this lip tint. It's a nice moist, creamy feel on the lips, and it has almost a little bit of a glossy look to it, so it doesn't dry your lips out. If you're ever worried when you're wearing a bold lip color that it's gonna end up all over your teeth, I've got a trick for you. Using your index finger, just pop it in your mouth. It's weird. Yep. And then wrap your lips around your finger. And do you see all that extra lipstick that came off on my finger? That could have been on your teeth, but it's not going to be now. And here's the final look. You know, this is so heavily inspired by the 1950s, while also infusing that really sophisticated red lip look that is so hot in Korea right now. This look works for every day, but it's also fantastic for going out or special occasions. Something about that red lip is just always on point. It always looks so, so good. Makeup look number 2 is cute, it's fun, it's sparkly. You know, K-Beauty is really well known for its very girly, cutesy, and eggyo style, and that's what this look is all about. I'm going to be starting off with the VDL Lumilayer Primer, and this has a little bit of sparkle to it. It's going to give my base makeup a really pretty, almost glass skin appearance. I will be going in again for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This stuff just works so well for me. And I will be blending it out again with the Ruby Cell Puff. Now the goal of the base makeup with this look is a little bit more fresh, a little bit more dewy, so no need to go in for concealer. However, I do have a few problem spots that I'd like to see a little extra coverage on, so I'm gonna go in for concealer. This is the same Cover Perfection Tip Concealer in color 1.5. I'm choosing this one because it's a little bit of a lighter concealer and it's got a moist finish, which is gonna be perfect for this dewy look that we're trying to achieve. Now this is a dewy look, but I am going to set my foundation with the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder again. I just don't want my foundation transferring onto clothing or anything like that, and I seem to produce enough oil to still get a little bit of that dewy shine. This is the Layers Highlighting Palette from Pixi in Glow On, and I'm going to be using the color Zipper. Now this is a lavender, very subtle highlighter, but I'm I'm gonna be using it as a blush on the apples of my cheeks. Lavender blush has a really pretty effect. It makes your skin just look really glowy and perfected, and it's a really great option for this very egg yolk look. I'm gonna take this look one step further with the Peripera Sugar Cushion Illume Beam. This is from their ASMR collection, and this is a cushion highlighter that is a really pretty kind of lavender-ish, pinkish kind of color. And this just adds a really beautiful shimmer. I'm gonna put this on just on the cheekbone. And no look is complete without filling in the eyebrows. I am using the Etude House Drawing Eye Pencil again, and pretty much following the same technique, just filling in my natural brow line. Also going to prime my eyes with the Peripera Eye Primer. Now going back in with the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, I'm gonna go in for that color Radar, and I'm going to apply that into the crease of my eyes. And my favorite blending brush, we're just gonna use that same technique to soften the line. To complete the look, I'm gonna be using 2 glitter cream eyeshadows from Peripera's Sugar Twinkle collection. So first up is color number 1, and it's kind of like a pearly pink color. I'm gonna be applying this to the inner corner of my eye and blending it outwards towards the middle. Next up, color number 8. This was limited edition to the ASMR collection, but I'll link similar in the info box below. The glitters in this one are a little bit chunkier. They're still on the subtle side, but they're a little chunkier than the first color. And I'm gonna apply this from the middle of my eyelid towards the outside of my eye. Going back to the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm just gonna use that matte brown whiskey color to define my lower lash line again. Just going from the outer third of the eye, just to give it a little bit of definition. I'm going to line my eyes again with the Clio Kale Black Waterproof Pen Liner, but I'm not creating a cat eye. We're not gonna flick outwards. This is just going to line the top of my lashes. I would say the line is like a medium thickness, and really what I'm trying to achieve here is a more rounded eye. I'm gonna curl my lashes because this look is all about bold, big lashes. And to achieve that, I'm using the Celebo Sassy Volume Mascara. I really like this mascara. It holds a curl very, very well. And I'm gonna be using 2 layers of this mascara because I want a very bold lash look. Time for lips. I'm actually going to be using the same Missha Wishstone Tint Oil in color number 2, but we're gonna do a little bit of a twist on this one. Since this is a lip tint and it does stain your lips, what I'm going to do is apply it all over my lips, and then I'm going to blot it down with some tissue. And this stains your lips really nicely. It leaves a good amount of color behind, but it's a little bit more neutral, kind of pinky look. And I want to finish off with a high gloss look. So I'm going to be using the Naked Face C-Cup Deep Volume Lip Tox. This is one of those lip glosses that kind of has that minty finish to it. It's meant to kind of plump your lips. I don't notice any plumping, but I like the high gloss finish. And the look's complete. So it's time to take out your hairpins, if you can get them out, and fluff up your pigtails. So this is a really easy and wearable way to add sparkle into your life, you know? This has some really beautiful shimmers and glitter in the eyeshadow look. We've got that really fun lavender cheek, plus we've got some really subtle shimmer in our base makeup. This is not making you look like a disco ball, but it's fun, it's girly, it's totally what K-beauty is all about, and it makes you feel like you want to sing along to Girls' Generation G. You know what I mean? It's very fun, but it's totally wearable for every day. Next up is my take on the orangey peachy look that has been all the rage in K-beauty recently. This is a very easy and modern, but still kind of fun and sassy look. I always like to prep my skin with a primer. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur. And this is really my choice for an everyday primer. No shimmers or anything in here. It's a nice moist primer, but it's not too heavy on the skin. This has the distinction of being completely fragrance free as well. I love my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This just has such a nice moist finish to it. It always gives me that really pretty dewy look. I do want to use the same Cover Perfection Tip Concealer on my under eye area just to help brighten it up a little bit. And I do like to apply concealer just around the tip of my nose as well. This is an area that I feel a lot of people get redness in, and this just kind of helps even out the skin tone. I am going to set everything down with the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder again. This is just to ensure that my foundation stays put. This isn't mattifying the look at all. In just a little bit, you'll see that the dewiness will come back. No look is complete without filling in your eyebrows, at least in my opinion. So we're going in again for that Etude House Drawing Eyebrow Pencil. And I am filling in my brows, but I am trying to achieve kind of a straight look to my eyebrows. I think it just looks really soft and pretty. And this definitely follows Korean trends of that kind of straightened eyebrow. Now, time to get this peach look started. I'm gonna be using the 3 Concept Eyes Style Nanda Blush Cushion in the color Peach. And I love cushion blushers because they give a very natural flush of color to it. Almost looks like the color's coming from within your skin instead of powders, which are a little bit more pigmented. And this is actually a great way to pull off a little bit more of a unique blush color like this sort of orangey peach. I'm going to prep my eyelids with the Peripera Eye Primer. And for this look, the eyeshadows are coming from the Too Faced White Peach eyeshadow palette. I'd say out of Western makeup, Urban Decay and Too Faced have my favorite eyeshadow formulations. So following the same technique that I've been using throughout this video, I'm going to first fill in the crease of my eyelid with the color Fuzzy, a light matte brown color. And again, the goal here is just to give a little bit of depth and definition to my eye area. Next up, I'm gonna take the color Glistening Peach, and this is a shimmery kind of pinky peach color, and this is going all over my lids. This is the star color for the eye look. I do want to add more depth and definition to this eye look. So I'm gonna go in for Sweet Fig. Now this is almost mauve-y kind of color. So I'm gonna apply this in my crease, but I'm only gonna put it in the outer third of the crease of my eye area, and I'm gonna kind of blend it upwards. This just gives a little bit more depth to the eye look. And I am gonna use Sweet Fig on my lower lash line as well. I am doing about the outer half of my lower lash line just to give a little bit of definition. I am gonna use liquid liner again. This time it's Chica y Chico 1 Kill Eyeliner Liquid Brush Pen, and this is in dark brown. Now I did choose to use a brown eyeliner instead of black for this look because the brown is a little bit softer, it's a little bit warmer, and it goes with the whole soft kind of peachy vibe of this look. And just like from makeup look number 2, I'm not going to be doing a cat eye or a flick. I'm just giving a little bit more definition and roundness to my eyes. I do want a really defined curled look to my lashes. So I'm gonna first go in with my eyelash curler, and I'm gonna apply 1 layer of the Sassy Volume Mascara from Celebo. Now for the lips, I'm gonna be using one of my favorite lip tints. This is also from Celebo, the Secret Neon Lip Tint, and the color is Neon Kiss Orange. This is a super pigmented, kind of creamy lip tint. It does dry down kind of matte, and it's very long lasting. You can go straight in for the bold orange lip. It's really fun, it's sassy, but for some of us, it might feel a little bit too bold. So use your tissue and blot down, and then just make sure that you have even coverage of the tint all over your lips. Just kind of blend it down with your fingertips. And then we're gonna kind of create a gradient look. We're gonna go back in with the Missha Wishstone Lip Tint Oil, and we're just gonna apply that to the inner part of the lips. We're not gonna fully cover the lips, but just kind of go to the inner part of the lips, just kind of creating a little bit of color, and then just kind of blend and pat down with your fingertips, kind of blending it outwards. Since I have dry lips, I pretty much put lip balm over all of my lip colors. Today, I'm gonna go in for the Laneige Glowy Lip Balm in Peach. So now we have a lip look that's a lot more subtle, but it still has that really pretty orangey peach look to it. And the look is complete. The eyeshadow look in particular is really soft and kind kind of romantic. And depending on how you want to do the lip, you can go really bold and sassy or just very soft and romantic. It's a really versatile look. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit unique. It's super wearable, and it's such an easy way to incorporate peach into your makeup routine. So those are my 3 go-to makeup looks inspired off of Korean beauty. So let me know in the comment box below, what was your favorite look? And do you want to see more makeup content from me in the future? And if you love the video but you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you can't wait for the next video, you gotta see more, come join me over on Instagram. I post there every single day about Korean skincare and K-beauty adventures. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.